This is Belfast in 1909. The sky hangs low and colourless, pressing down with bitter cold. The city feels unusually quiet, as if holding its breath. Whistling between beams and scaffolding, coal smoke drifts heavily through the air. A sharp wind slices through unfinished steel frames, mixing with the smell of hot metal and sweat. At the edge of the city stand the Harland and Wolf shipyards. They never truly sleep.
Quite right. The pressure resistance is inadequate here.
Every morning, thousands of men pass silently through the gates. Heads lowered, steps heavy, worn overalls cling to tired bodies, darkened by soot and grease. Hands are cracked, scarred, and blackened by years of labor. Work is carved into their skin. They seek no glory here, only survival. Few understand what they are creating. From mud and iron, something enormous begins to rise.
Indeed, the tensile strength is more than adequate.
We are in agreement then. Proceed with the foundation.
The design specifies 11 watertight compartments, here and here.
Indeed, a sound approach for the Olympic class.
No fear, no destiny. Only drawings, measurements, and calculations pinned to walls. Yet hidden within those lines is a dangerous ambition to conquer the oceans. To defy nature. To build something so perfect that failure feels impossible. The work never stops. Steel plates are lifted high.
All right, men, heave! Watch the starboard side. Hot rivet coming
Rivets
through.
are heated until they glow bright red, like small suns against the grey sky. Hammers crash down.
Hot rivet.
Metal screams in reply. Voices disappear beneath the endless noise. Men bend steel. Men break bones. Some fall from great heights and never rise again. Still, the ship grows, day after day. Week after week. The hull rises from the thick Belfast mud. Like a mountain shaped by human hands, its shadow stretches farther across the yard. With every passing day, newspapers begin to talk.
Latest paper, mister. All the news.
Whispers turn into headlines. They call it a miracle of modern engineering. Some go further, using a dangerous word. The word travels quietly at first.
Extra. Read
From
all
dock
about
to
it.
office.
Get your morning post.
From engineer to investor. Soon it is spoken with confidence. No one dares question steel and mathematics. No one imagines steel itself can fail. May 31st, 1911. Belfast gathers as never before. Crowds pack the docks, shoulder to shoulder. Children sit high on their fathers' shoulders. Flags snap sharply in the cold wind. Cameras flash. Excitement fills the air, mixed with disbelief. And there she stands, complete at last. Silent, immense. No longer scattered parts. No longer a dream. She feels almost alive. Towering over the crowd that built her. A signal breaks the silence. Sirens roar across the harbor. Slowly, gracefully, the hull begins to move. Steel slides forward. Momentum builds. Gravity takes control. Then water meets steel with a thunderous splash. Inside her steel body, months of work remain.
Shaft needs adjustment.
Yes, I see it. It's misaligned by 2 degrees.
After the launch, the real work continued.
Watch your step there, mind the cabling.
Walls were polished. Lights were installed.
Hoist her up evenly. Mind the glass on the 3rd level.
According to the plans,
Engines
sir,
were
this
tested
shaft needs
again
adjustment.
and again. Inside, the ship transformed. What had once been empty steel became warm corridors. Soft carpets, gleaming staircases. Every surface whispered confidence. Nothing here suggested danger.
Right,
Everything
lift it up steady
suggested
now.
control.
Watch your
Step
fingers,
inside.
really there. A bit higher on the left.
And reality
Steady,
changed.
steady. Mind the marble. All right, she's set.
First-class passengers walked through spaces. That felt closer to palaces than transport. Wood panels shone under soft light. Crystal glasses waited on white tables. Music drifted gently through the air. Below them, second-class cabins offered comfort and calm. Clean rooms, hot meals, a sense of dignity, and even deeper. Third-class passengers settled in tightly packed quarters. Steel plates are lifted high. Different lives. Same destination. Some passengers traveled for luxury, others for business. But many carried everything they owned. In a single suitcase, they spoke quietly about tomorrow. About work. Spring arrives in 1912. Southampton awakens beneath clear blue skies. Cold air fills the harbour before sunrise. Crowds gather early, dressed in their finest clothes. Hands clutch printed tickets, promising more than travel. They promise change. They promise a future. And there she waits the RMS Titanic. Nearly 300 meters long, taller than nearby buildings. 4 massive funnels rise like monuments of power. Standing beside her hull, people feel incredibly small. Families hold one another tightly. Some smile nervously. Others wipe away tears. Children sense the importance of the moment, even if they cannot explain it. Some passengers leave chasing dreams. Others leave forever.
Good heavens, look at the
None of
size
them know which fate awaits.
Watch your step, madam, coming through.
Right this way,
Gangways
madam.
lower slowly.
Welcome aboard.
Boarding begins. As feet cross the threshold, the world changes. This is no ordinary ship.
Thank you, my good man.
First-class corridors glow with warmth and wealth. Soft lights reflect off polished wood.
Thank you, steward.
Arthur, do look at this staircase.
Thick carpets hush every footstep. The air smells of perfume and polish. Then comes the staircase, grand, beyond imagination. Light pours down through a glass dome. A clock watches silently, unmoved by human pride. People stop
Yes,
completely,
and the accommodations are splendid.
speechless with
We shall be
awe.
there
It
soon.
feels less like travel. Second class offers quiet comfort and dignity. Clean cabins. .com order. Hope rests in patient faces. Deep below the waterline, third class bursts with life. Children laugh freely. Voices fill the corridors. Irish, Italian, Swedish, German. Different tongues share one dream. America. Above every deck and dream, the open ocean waits. At noon, the horn sounds. Lines are released. Engines awaken with a low vibration. Titanic is moving.
Look at her go!
Write to us when you get there.
Oh, I shall miss them terribly.
A marvelous vessel, wouldn't you agree?
Indeed. Let us
Cheers
hope for
rise
calm
from
seas
shore.
ahead.
Hats wave. Tears fall without shame. Some watch silently until she disappears from view. Days pass easily. The sea remains calm. Confidence fills every deck. By day, the ocean shines silver. By night, it turns endless and black.
I must say the
First
comfort of
class
this line
mornings
is
begin with quiet luxury.
Right. Did you see the closing numbers for Anaconda Copper? The transatlantic
Tea
market
is
has
served
been
by
rather
gloved
volatile
hands.
this quarter, wouldn't you agree, Charles?
Indeed, Henry. Though I maintain confidence in the oil syndicate.
Meals become ceremonies of crystal and gold. Music floats through grand halls.
Oh, you are dreadful.
Time
quite
feels
smooth
unreal.
Indeed.
In second class,
I find the
life
gentle rocking
slows
rather
peacefully.
soothing, don't you?
Letters are written home.
Be careful, children. Watch where
In
you
third
go.
class, laughter echoes late into the night. Children run freely. Parents whisper futures filled with promise. All around them, the ocean stretches endlessly.
Isn't this simply marvelous?
The sea air agrees with you, my dear. I've never felt so invigorated.
I must say, the accommodations are superb.
Indeed. And the weather is holding up beautifully for the crossing.
With any luck, we shall make record time.
I find the sound of the waves incredibly soothing.
Much better.
Warnings arrive quietly through radio waves. Ice reported ahead. Icebergs nearby. Some messages reach the bridge. Others fade into routine noise. Others fade into routine noise. Nothing feels urgent. The sea stays calm. April 14th, 1912 arrives. Speed is not reduced. They want proof of power. The ocean becomes unnaturally still, like glass. There is no moon, only stars. Darkness feels complete. Lookouts strain their eyes against the Black Sea. No binoculars. Only frozen sight. Then a shape appears. A shadow where none should exist. A shout cuts through the night. Iceberg ahead. Orders explode on the bridge.
Full speed ahead, sir.
Helms hard over.
The wheel turns hard. Engines strain. But momentum shows no mercy. Steel scrapes ancient ice with a long, tearing sound. There is no explosion, only dread. Steel plates are lifted high. Freezing water rushes in. One compartment floods. Then another. 5 are breached. 4 could be survived. 5 cannot. The truth is quiet and final. Titanic will sink.
Cover secured.
Lifeboats
Yes, ma'am.
are
All ready
prepared.
for lowering.
There are not enough. Many boats leave half empty. Some passengers refuse to believe.
Cold in here.
I don't know. They told us to wait.
Is the ship all right?
Music begins to play. The orchestra stands firm, fingers numb with cold. They walked together, wearing life jackets, believing they were safe. They believed survival was already chosen for them. They did not know that fate had made a different decision. That fate had made a different decision. Deep inside the ship, the coal fires that powered the great vessel were dying. Steam faded. Engines failed. Workers ran through rising water. Workers ran through rising water.
Reach the hull.
As darkness closed in,
Turn the valves.
on the decks above,
Steady, men. Keep
lifeboats
steady.
were being lowered.
Children all account for. We're almost to the water. Keep calm.
Women and children first. Orders were shouted, ropes strained. Wood creaked. Below the waterline, others were trapped. Passageways disappeared. Corridors filled rapidly, floor by floor, hall by hall.
Get back quickly.
Furniture floated. Decorations broke apart. Emergency doors locked shut. One section of the ship sank deeper into the ocean, while another rose unnaturally into the night sky. Screams echoed through the darkness. People ran without direction, searching for exits that no longer existed. Those left behind stood frozen, hoping for a miracle that would never arrive.
Get back from the railing!
His ship began to tear apart. One section was pulled downward, not suddenly, not violently, slowly. The massive structure bent under its own weight. Both halves were connected by nothing but torn metal in gravity. And then the ocean took everything. The remaining section of the ship was pulled downward, slowly, heavily, into the deep. No lights remained. No voices followed. Only darkness. Steel met silence. Motion became stillness. A reminder that no matter how powerful we believe ourselves to be, no matter how advanced our creations seem, nature answers to no pride.